Anthony Albanese is rebranding himself. It looks like he's the new Mother Teresa, vowing to ease world energy and food shortages. Bleeding hearts of the world unite. James, what did you make of Albo's new Mother Teresa role?
Well, look, from the moment he was elected, Mr. Albanese has been busy visiting other countries. I just hope he visits Australia sometime soon. The Prime Minister is in Europe, promising not only to impoverish Australia, but to pay for the impoverishment of our Pacific Island neighbours. He told world leaders we need to lift our ambitions on tackling climate change and ensure we bring our poorer neighbours with us. So what does that actually mean, Rowan? What it means is that Pacific Islanders can't afford cheap energy, so we're going to subsidise them. Australian taxpayers will have their taxes sent overseas to subsidise other people's green dreams. Well, I say let's think about doing that just as soon as Mr. Albanese comes good on his $275 a year reduction on power bills that he promised. He seems to have forgotten about that. He's more interested striding on the world stage, talking about what a great global citizen he is, while the rest of us citizens are being hit with higher power prices and in Sydney being told not to use the dishwasher at night for fear of blackouts. It's madness.
And Alexandra, it's interesting because, yes, of course, we want to be the food bowl for the world, and Anthony Albanese is correct in telling the world how great our innovation, our agriculture and our mining and all our industries are, but they all rely on fossil fuels, particularly the food industry. We could be the food bowl of the world, but we need fossil fuels to do it. Why, Alexandra, does the rest of the world seem to be heading away from net zero, but there we've got Penny Wong and Anthony Albanese and Chris Bowen dramatically beating the net zero drum?
Well, Chris Bowen is going on with his little target come hell or high water, and it will certainly be an apocalypse if he keeps going, because the one thing Albanese and Chris Bowen haven't done is provide a proof of concept that this is actually a good idea. So before we go exporting green energy to the third world, we should make sure it's actually going to work. And no, with all these new carbon restrictions and social licenses and this interference in the market, which is basically legislating big state governance over our private industries, including and crucially food manufacturing, we aren't going to be able to feed the world. They're going to make the situation worse. But the one question nobody's asking is, why is everyone playing along with this green dream when we know it doesn't work? Europe certainly worked it out. And it's because the mining companies have restricted the fossil fuel markets, and now they can sell their otherwise worthless minerals for a fortune until we all have to go back to fossil fuels. And then when we're done with those, they'll skip over to uranium and nuclear energy. So why not just go to the end? And it's because they want to sell everything in their portfolio first. So they make all the money and we all end up poor because we're basically peasants.